Small forward from Calasiao, Pangasinan, number 5, Gabe Norwood. Power forward from Lapu-Lapu City, number 25, Leonard Santillan. And at center is the Elastopainters import, number 9, Dion Thompson. Coaching the Elastopainters is Yang Kiao. It is now time to meet the starters for the TNT Tropang Giga. Point guard from Cebu City, number 13, Brian Heruela. Shooting guard from Siaton, Negros Oriental, number 8, Calvin Octana. Small forward from Talisay City, Cebu, number 16, R.R. Pogoy.
For game number 4 between Rain or Shine and TNT. And this tip-off is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Hello and welcome to the show.
The Jason Casserole, which is an off-the-bench playmaker for tonight's game number 4.
And that was a near highlight there for Adrian Noco, but Calvin Octana gets on the board first. Coach, you also have to take a look at that last game for a guy like Calvin Octana. Subpar for Calvin in the last one. When you take a look at the expectations for him, he scored 13 points, 5 of 11 from the field. And the only reason why I say that is subpar is because our standard for a Calvin Octana.
Good catch coming from Thompson after he beat the primary defender. Octana looking offensive-minded to start this contest.
Thompson gets going here, attacking Kelly Williams, putting him in a place wherein really he had no business trying to stop him.
Well, let's remind everyone, the big reason why Coach Yang Giao took Thompson in is to match up with June Fajardo eventually. But with no Junmar Fajardo here in the semis, Thompson definitely has the advantage in terms of playing inside.
Ronnie Hollis Jefferson with a very familiar. How old are you? Sabi niya 21. Di ko naniniwala.
Bakit naman?
Kasi get drafted in PBA na 21 eh. Or you don't normally get drafted in PBA at 21 rather.
Quarter of game 3. As you put it on our end, we need to anticipate their defensive adjustments better as a team. But other than that, our team turnovers were a big factor as well. Well, for Coach Sandy, there will be key points for tonight. One, the turnovers, as mentioned. If it does happen, they must do better limiting those fast break opportunities. Second, the rebounds as to avoid the Elastopainters to thrive on those second chance points. And lastly, polishing on their defensive execution as a unit. Paolo and Coach Ronnie, back to you guys.
Thanks so much for that report. That was Bea Escudero. You know, it's easier said than done, Coach, simply because it feels like every single game there's a moving part here that needs to be addressed.
That's true.
As we take a look at this, Calvin Octana
Continues to attack the defense of Adrian Noco, hopefully to get points, of course, for TNT and perhaps gain or extract a follow too from Adrian Noco.
Well, Noco was able to get a good block there. He's one of those players with a distinct sense of timing in terms of his blocking as R.R. Pogoy gets going.
Oh, wide open.
And an easy 2 here for Adrian Noco, and Calvin Octana apologizes, saying that was on him.
Anytime you play Rain or Shine, you have to be the first one to sprint down, protect the interior, and defend the restricted zone, or else they'll run you to the ground.
Here's Kelly Williams. Finding Brian Heruela. One of the better playmakers in the league. Very underrated playmaker,
Correct.
Actually. Talking about Brian Heruela.
Played with Junmar Fajardo, of course, in Cebu during his college years. And has been around the PBA. A very cerebral playmaker as well.
Well, there was a time in his career when he was with Blackwater, he actually is one of the leaders in terms of assists in the league.
Quality point guard.
As Ronnie Hollis Jefferson gets a basket and 1.
Their own version of the running game. TNT, 12 fast break points in that game. Good cross match advantage for Rain or Shine.
Good switching here for TNT though, as Thompson gets a turnaround J anyway.
Switch came a tad late. Thompson had better position. Once again, when he spins, it's tough to really close out and defend because of that wide body and that soft touch from mid-range.
Low scoring game here, Coach. 11 points so far for both teams.
Ito yung sinasabi ko na yung Rain or Shine. Nag-iba, nag-paradigm shift. Dumidepensa rin talaga, lalong-lalo na in the last 2 games.
Well, when you go up against a team like TNT, if you don't defend, you're going to get burned. Especially when guys like R.R. Pogoy get hot. Immediately already asked to defend RHJ one-on-one. Caraco,
Nice.
oh, steps into a 3.
Has not had a strong shooting game here in the series. Can erupt anytime. Has been the premier guard for Coach Yang Giao, but has had to play the backup role as of late with the way Coach Yang has shuffled his rotation.
And in this conference so far, in this semifinals rather, He's been shooting 2 of 10 from
And in terms of playmaking in assist count.
And there's a turnover here as you have Adrian Nocum on the attack fighting Galen chokes over one block from RHJ. RHJ keeps the possession alive, and Kim Maureen absorbs the foul, and Coach Chot Reyes applauding his boys. And he ended up scoring around 28 points in the second half. That's just the type of explosion he's capable of.
Yes.
And Reyna Batak matching his averages here.
And they have the longer rotation.
Dion Thompson, that's his shot.
Automatic mid-range master at work. Again, bringing the defense close to the rim and then turning away from the defense and knocking in.
Bea Escudero has more for us. Bea.
Paulo, you mentioned it. We haven't seen the usual numbers of Reyna Batak in the series as he averages 3 points per game. According to Ray, since the absence of Jason Castro,
Their big sleeve was at 7. As Reyna Batak misses badly. Going wide right point. Adam there to clean things up though.
Best player and one of the first 2 wins for TNT here in the series. Double figures in the last 2 games for TNT. Nice.
So the seashore right there, right place, right time, scoring and just trimming the deficit justified. This feels like a completely different team, even though a lot of the faces are similar to their last series against TNT where they lost 4 games to 1.
Right. They only won game 3 of that 7-game series. And that's why right now it's a must-win for them to try and send the semifinal series back to square one. Points off the bench. Rainer Shine, at this point of the match, they only had 9 in 48 minutes in that game 3 win. Here after the first 12 minutes already with 6 turnovers.
Arpogoy couldn't get it to go, and offensive rebounding working here for the TNT Tropang Giga.
Points inside the paint. At least 12 already for TNT, and that's why they have exploded for 30 points with this much time remaining here in quarter 2.
4 offensive rebounds, 6 second chance points so far for TNT. And that gets a friendly bounce there for Kalen Chongson. And Kalen Chongson, who was the local leading scorer in the last game, gets his first 2.
At 18 points in that game 3 win. 10 perimeter points so far fired by Rainer Shine, but still behind by 4 points.
Reyna Batak in and out, and the struggles continue here. He hit a couple of early threes, but since then has been a bit difficult once again. Here's Chongson. He knew that was a miss, and he gets his own rebound and gets the basket and 1.
Look at the reaction of Coach Chot Reyes. Blackout. Disallow, Chongson.
Thinking about taking on RHJ. A couple of bumps. The turnaround is good for Dion Thompson.
Single coverage, not a problem for Dion Thompson. No first 2 quarter struggles. Right now he's in double digits.
Oh,
with 10.
left wide open there. Calvin Oftana gets a basket and 1.
Definitely has the advantage in that matchup against Gian Mamuya. Taller, perhaps as fast.
Unsuccessful challenge, so RHJ will have 2 fouls here early in the second quarter.
And still stays on as the defender of Dion Thompson.
Well, if you get a 3rd foul, if you're RHJ, that might cause a bit of problems. Dion Thompson, no push shot, no good.
Good contest by Kubuntin.
Yes, coming from behind and not fouling as well. Oftana trying to get free of a steal.
Wow.
Oh, Arpogoy led perfectly by the pass.
But Pogoy did the right thing, give space.
Yes.
And then wait for the pass.
And also
Laying off the ball.
And also made sure that his defender was on his back.
Correct. That's experience for you.
Jonner Clarito, 3-point lead still for TNT. This is the matchup Dion Thompson wants. Against RHJ, and the little bump is good.
Unstoppable when he's that close to the basket. Again, 5 points in the first 2 quarters in that game 3 win. But here in game number 4, 12 of the first 33.
Calvin Oftana attacking Dion Thompson. Those finds RR Pogoy. Oftana again. Short shot clock. He's going to think about it. He pulls up for 3.
Tough.
In and out. Gian Muya, the birthday boy, attacking RHJ, and that's a pretty finish.
That's a good idea for Mamuyak. But how come Mamuyak ended up with Jefferson? That is the bigger question. Again, transition defense has been a concern for Coach Chot Reyes.
You know, we talk about the fast break points and how comfortable Rainer Shine are in terms of fast break points in this game so far. They definitely have piled it up. They already have 10 fast break points. Here's Arpogoy, who drains a triple.
Lost coverage for Thompson. Change. Very good with his teammates. Very good teammate.
Oftana to turn around Jay. And Jay Mamuya comes away with a rebound. Here's Gian. Oftana right in front of him, trying to take him off the dribble. A few bumps, a basket and one.
How many layups has TNT given up? They were up by 6 earlier. They have allowed rain or shine, a lot of primary offensive looks. And again, no advantage.
So Chongson, Kelly Williams now has some defending to do. Remember, it's now not RHJ who's the primary defender. They give it back. Thompson with a turnaround and a feed from Chongson.
Very good decision coming from Chongson. Chongson to Thompson. Another basket. Mid-range conversion ties the count at 39 apiece.
Also a tongue twister. Chongson to Thompson. Here's our Bogoy. Turn around.
I like
That's
that
good.
move. Attacking the defense of Mamuyak. Mamuyak has been punishing them in transition. Why not do the same? Force him to defend. Perhaps get a foul or two.
Well, in terms of that matchup, as Thompson left open for 3, no good. Look at that matchup. Our Bogoy, we all know, is a great player with his back to the basket. And when he has that size advantage over the opposing
Size
guard,
and heft advantage.
he's going to try and make them pay. Mismatch here, Kelly Williams has on Gian Mamuya.
Nice ball.
Great jab step. And Kaden Chongson couldn't stop RHJ.
Ball movement for TNT. Rain or shine had over or nearly 30 assists in that Game 3 win. TNT trying to flip the switch against the Elasto Painters.
Great steal coming from our Bogoy. Feeding Razon on the move. Oh, and what a block from Andre Karakut.
Excellent effort coming from Karakot.
Boosts his point total.
Now that's too easy for RR Pogoy. On the
RR
switch,
Pogoy.
able to take out the defense of Thompson and go downhill and score once again. Pogoy now has 13 first half points.
Dion Thompson answers back with 2 of his own. 13 points for Pogoy, 13 points, by the way, for Calvin Oftana as well. Those Razon in the corner. Razon finding Pogoy in rhythm. That triple is good.
No second thoughts for Nambatak throughout the first 3 matches of the series.
Oh, great defense from Kelly Williams as Karakot with a turnover of Tana finding our Pogoy, and Pogoy now with 18 points in this one as they are staring at a 10-point deficit. Thompson to Mamuya, swing that around to Asisio. He'll try a triple. Oh, and he gets it. Great first possession here.
Well, first possession in the post, TNT doubles. We haven't seen that much in terms of a defensive scheme. And Asisio makes them pay, knocking in his first 3-ball. 3-point basket, number 3 or number 4 only for Rain or Shine.
Calvin Oftana going strong inside, attacking the defense of Santillan.
Aggression written all over the face of Calvin Oftana. Nambatak and RR Pogoy moving well without the basket, but shooting numbers have been down right now. That is not the case. Erupting with 16 points earlier in the third.
Dion Thompson attacking RHJ again, and he has found a lot of joy operating in the post against RHJ.
True. Against someone who is saddled and beleaguered with 3 personal fouls.
You know, you get another foul here on RHJ. It might be a bit difficult for him here and for Coach Chot Reyes. But so far, again, it has been a story of the locals stepping up here for Coach Chot.
Wow.
As Calvin Oftana doesn't care who's in front of him. That time Keith Datu.
Going right, not a problem. Going left, no worries for Calvin Oftana. 4 points, 2 possessions. Sharing scoring honors with Pogoy, both players with 18 points apiece.
So far, it's been Calvin Oftana's quarter here. Keith Datu, he has that shot in his locker, and he provides a triple. RHJ finding Brian Heruela, the assigned starting quarterback here for Coach Chot Reyes.
Nice.
Oh, great feed to RHJ. That was picture perfect. Any athlete who has plantar issues will tell you right now how uncomfortable that is. So that's a wild shot from RHJ, but falls to Kelly Williams. RHJ will try again.
Multiple possessions in one offensive sequence. Pogoy gambled for a reach in. But what about Kelly Williams? Not just the second chance for the streaking Jefferson.
Thompson with a big rebound, extensive possession, and they needed that point badly because they were at the biggest deficit at 11.
Excellent off-the-ball play coming from Dion Thompson, borrowing a page from what TNT has done against their defensive rebounding in this 4th game of the series.
RR Pogoy working against Santillan. Heruela. Oh, and that time, just great defense from Asisio. The ball will stay, or rather will go to Rain or Shine.
Earlier it was Caracot who rejected Jello Razon. And now on this penetration by Heruela, Asisio not giving up. Defending upstairs. And again a denial against Brian Heruela.
I actually believe that some guards are actually great shot blockers. It's just they don't have the height for it sometimes.
Takes
Dion Thompson gets a score.
Heavy lifting. The workhorse playing like a thoroughbred. 22 already for Thompson.
Kelly Williams will be slapped with that foul or that slap. The entire scouting report is aware that he's able to do it. The question is, can you stop it?
True.
Here's Oftana going
Nice.
strong at Thompson.
And again, attacking the defense of the smaller guards. Adrian Nocum so far only 4 points for the Rain or Shine. Will try to create impact upon his re-entry shortly.
Santillan finding Thompson. Asisio and then Thompson rather. Thompson working on Poy Erap. That's a tough look, but he breaks it anyway.
Tough shot, really.
Shared a rebound. Here's Thompson. Attacking Poy Erap. Oh, got RHJ up and was able to score.
Definitely a better and a more lethal offensive weapon when it goes downhill. And brings his offense closer to the basket. 25 for Thompson.
Poy Erap. Hand off to Pogoy. Nambatak attacking. Finding Poy Erap.
Shades of a Jason Castro making things happen.
Mamu with 2 seconds. Has to pull up. Can't get that. Dion Thompson will try to make a third opportunity. Battles for the rebound. Goes against Poy Erap and he scores.
Fatigue is always an issue. But somehow you have to play through everything. And Thompson has carried this team on his shoulders. 28 of the 62 from Dion Thompson. 13 in the quarter.
Aurin off the dribble, attacking Adrian Nocum. And that has been something that they have been comfortable doing. How about TNT? Attacking the defense of Nocum.
Nocum, Mamuya, and Asisio.
Yes, the guards in particular.
Because these are the guards who hurt them defensively in that Game 3 loss as they scored near the 20-point mark.
Adrian Nocum finding Dion Thompson. Gets the basket to fall and one.
Again, the workhorse. It's not just heavy lifting. It's doing everything for the red shirts. Offensive rebounding, defensive rebound.
RHJ to Nambatak. That would have been big, but it falls to Poy Erap. Erap wide open, Kim Aurin.
4 points off the bench here in the third quarter for Aurin.
Adrian Nocum showing a double. Thompson has it. Swinging around to Mamu. Thompson up top again, attacking Poy Erap, and that's easy too.
Has been the biggest thorn against the defense of TNT. 34 for Thompson, 18 in the quarter.
RHJ, oh, walked into a triple. How big was that? All of a sudden, 73 to 67 in favor of TNT. And Ronde Halls Jefferson loves seeing the time expire and pulls up with another crucial basket.
Big shot for a big-time player. Instead of
RHJ.
after being beaten in the assist count 25-11 in that Game 3 loss, they have moved the basketball better and have identified better matchups for them to be able to score upon.
Coach, from Rain or Shine in that third quarter, what was different for Rain or Shine? Let's take a look at the last fast break opportunity.
One thing different for
His caliber is still NBA level.
True.
Calvin Oftana, the turnaround. Jay, that's good. Getting 3 of Tona Clarinas.
And this frigid three-point shooting is a testament to the adjustment defensively by TNT to defend the
what
three-point
a swat. Sorry, coach. But what a swat there from RJ.
Again.
Offensive schemes that he wants to see in this fourth quarter to continue the great momentum that they showed in the third. He asks his players to take advantage of their height by getting the ball at the post more.
Jay coming up on top, offering the pick. They go to Calvin Oftana, who has been unstoppable in this game.
And that's how big that possession was for TNT. Coming off that Patak recovery. No whistle blown. Play went on. 6-point lead once again for Tropangiga.
And 22 points here for Calvin Oftana, Dion Thompson, and Kelly Williams. And finally, it does trickle in. Speaking of Calvin Oftana, ball pops up there. Rain Nambatak. Oh, he was left open. He drives by, and Kelly Williams with the easiest two of the night.
Somebody was lost in that recovery, suddenly of Tana.
What a fight for Bogoy in the corner. That would have been a kill shot.
Oops.
And just a bit too quick. And that is going to be an easy two, but a foul called, I believe, will be on Dion Thompson. Basket's good for RR. And Dion Thompson will be hit with a foul after dragging down Kelly Williams.
Right.
As a good free throws are coming from Thompson.
Sabi kasi ni Rosel at ni Hazel, called the PBA eh.
RR Bogoy. Oh,
wow.
what a basket from RR.
Wow. That's a knife. Straight to the heart. 8-point lead after missing a layup. Hitting a mid-range coolie is RR Bogoy.
Rain or shine still in this one. They needed that three.
More than ever. More than ever. Like a ray of light. Down to 5. 2-possession lead. TNT. 94 seconds remaining.
That was a jolt back into their system. The double on RHJ. 10 seconds left to shoot here for TNT. RHJ directing traffic here against Kalen Chongson. Driving inside. Finding a wide open Kim Aurin. Oh, what a reply!
That's a defensive breakdown coming from Adrian Noko. Fourth quarter for TNT.
So the ball will go to TNT, by the way, but let's take a look at that again.
The gamble.
Here for TNT as Kim Aurin on the attack. Finding Oftana off the curl. Attacking Jonard Clarito. Oftana wrinkles his way through.
Bogoy.
Question has to be asked. Where had the locals been in terms of rain or shine, especially when it comes to their scoring?
Something that they had to add.
Thompson taking strong inside instead, looking for an easy two.
44 for Thompson. 44 of the 85.
Couple of good looks. Had they made it, it would have been more interesting. But
they had the chances though. Costly turnovers, inability to make shots, and likewise some defensive breakdowns down the stretch.